Alright, so y'all can probably already tell what my biome is, but if you can't, it's the desert. So I'm going to tell you all the boring facts first, and we're going to get into the fun stuff later. Alright, the average high in the desert is 38 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's actually 100.4, but we don't have to be specific. Then the average low in the desert is negative 3.9 degrees Celsius or 25 degrees Fahrenheit. It's actually like 24.98, but once again, we don't have to be specific. And then the yearly precipitation in the desert is 250 millimeters, millimeters, or 10 inches. And then deserts cover around 33% of landmass, and it is on every continent. Now for the better stuff, the more fun stuff. And then so we have camels here for one of my mammals. And so the way that it's adapted to living in the desert is you see that hump there. It stores energy-rich fat, and it's stored in their homes. And then that means I can survive without eating for months. Now here are desert cottontails, or desert rabbits. And then the way that they adapted to living in the desert was by becoming nocturnal. Because they have all of the fur on their body, that just means that why not wake up at night where it's freezing cold in the desert. Now onto my plants. Cactus is one of my plants. Cacti provide shelter for many animals in the desert. Like the bunnies, like they can claw in to the cacti and then they'll have shelter for them. And then the roots for the cactus stabilize the soil on the ground, and that's like a bunch of nutrients. Now dead bushes are one of my plants. The reason why I picked dead bushes is because of how harsh the desert climate is. And like many bushes wouldn't be able to survive in this kind of a climate with how harsh it is. But matter of fact, my invasive species is in a live bush. Now, so desert bees. Why is there only one here? It doesn't matter. Desert bees are a real thing, but the way that they adapted is because they like burrow underground. Like they live like wasps. They burrow under the ground and they live in that. Now there is not a bird in Minecraft that lives in the desert, so I'm going to do vultures. So like what vultures are, they are scavengers. They search for prey, and then whenever they spot prey, they will. Oh, there's my bees. Yeah, that's all of them. So whenever they spot prey, they will dive down or wait till it's dead, and then they'll dive down, and they'll just feast onto it. Now for my foundation species, it is also cactus, and the reason why is because like I said earlier, all of the nutrients that they put into the soil and how it stabilizes it. If there is no cactus, there is no desert. Now let's go into this little burrow. Alright, so my keystone species is the desert tortoise. Or yes, these are sea turtles, but this is the closest thing I can get to a tortoise in Minecraft. And the reason why the desert tortoise is a keystone species because the burrows that they leave behind other animals use, like the bunnies once again. Like they will burrow down, leave these giant burrows, and then whenever they leave, they can be used by other animals. Now for my invasive species, it is the tamarisk. And the tamarisk is an invasive species, and it is a bush, which it's an alive one, obviously. The reason why it's so bad is because all of the roots that it uses, whenever it sucks up the nutrients, it sucks up way too much. And then like you see those pink leaves, take way too much nutrients to like keep that color. So it takes too much, the roots, and then it just messes up the stabilization that the cactus has. But I might have missed one thing with the vulture, but I hope I get 100%. And that's it. That's all.